Welcome back to Truu Sports.
True.
Yeah, as you can see, we've made some changes. This is not Rock Reynoso anymore. Rest in peace. Rest easy, big dog.
He is not dead, for the record. He's just in a better place.
Gone too
That
soon.
better place.
Gone too soon.
Winslow, Arizona. He's on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Career advancement.
Right.
And I'm happy for the guy. He found the love of his life and decided to follow her. I wish the best for them and all their future pursuits. So Rock is still in our hearts. He could be a future co-host, but at least for the time being, I am your new co-host. I am Beej, of course.
What's up, Beej? Like BJ. Beej.
Those may or may not be
clear
my
that up.
initials, but I also enjoy a good Beej. So,
Always.
who doesn't love a good
Classic.
Beej?
But yeah, so Rock will not be here any longer. We appreciate his time. Wish him the best. Hopefully we get him on here, moving forward. But nonetheless, the show goes on. Ain't that right?
That is absolutely right. We're still here to talk about sports and
We've-
talk some shit and everything in between.
That's right. We've upgraded. We're not in my little bedroom anymore.
No,
we're
we-
actually in the living room.
We made it to the living room. We
right.
got a cat.
He's sleeping. Don't wake
What
him
used
up.
to be a decoration here on the wall, it's no longer there. His
It's my clock. I moved it.
transferred itself over there to the kitchen area. But compared to a guest bedroom, I would say this is a huge upgrade. What
Yeah.
about you?
Well, and we got the game on. We're right
We
right
do.
now watching UCF Pitt.
For those who haven't been watching, Pitt does not want to win this game.
Not even
They're-
trying.
No, it was what was it? 21-7?
It was 21-0, I believe.
21-0. Now we got 31-21 UCF.
Yeah. I mean,
Barely a
they had
game
punt
anymore.
return for a touchdown. It was. They're just throwing the ball over the field. It's a massacre.
The Pitt game plan is give the ball to the other team so we don't get our quarterback hurt, and it is just not paying off for him so far.
Yeah. So we'll keep you updated on that.
So yeah, we'll go here live,
Pitt's
but we
going
got plenty of stories to cover for you today. Before we do start though, we may not be sponsored, but we would like to point out that some of today's opinions may be influenced by the one and only Twisted. That was a fresh can pop. I like
Fresh.
that.
That was a freshie.
Twisted Tea. We're not getting paid to say this, but
Not yet.
If you haven't had it, I would definitely go check it out. It's great for the pool. It's great for the living room. It's not good for cats, even though he wants to
No.
try it.
Always.
Poor Rue. Look, if you only could see him over there, it looks like he's already passed out drunk.
Cutest little bundle of terror we've ever seen.
All right, Kaz. Where do you want to start out today?
Well, I mean, college football. Let's start with that. I'm looking forward to the Notre Dame Georgia game earlier. I didn't put it in the list I want to talk about, but Michigan. God, just cancel the program because Michigan cannot win a big game ever. Touchdown Pitt.
Well, you know what their problem is? They're not focusing on football. Did you see that video? I think I sent it to you the other
Oh,
day.
yeah, with Harbaugh
Yeah,
in the pants?
Jim Harbaugh has got his own pants guy. I don't know if any of you saw that. I saw a video on Barstool. I sent it to him and some other friends. Jim Harbaugh has his own pants guy. You may be saying, what the hell is a pants guy? Well, there's a guy carrying around a pair of khakis waiting for Harbaugh's approval to say whether he likes them or not. If they focus less on pants, more on football, I think their chances of success at least slightly higher.
It can't get worse.
It cannot get worse.
It can't get worse. They can't win a big fucking game. But at the same time, Wisconsin, I mean, that was it James Taylor? I don't know if it was
143 yards, 2
but
TDs in the
Taylor,
first quarter.
yeah. Dude,
Unbelievable.
he's an animal. Again, I don't know if that's just because Michigan's really bad or if they're really good, but that guy's trying to go out there and set records. So,
He very well may.
cheers to him.
He may be decent, but he didn't put up anything near my intramural quarterback numbers. A lot more yards. So
The key is to not keep track. So you
he's
don't
good
know.
for NCAA D1, but for intramurals,
He wouldn't hang.
he's nothing to write home about.
He
So
wouldn't hang.
keep that in your mind, Mr. Taylor.
And also, college football. I'm actually going to Arizona State game tonight. ASU plays Colorado. Apparently, they got some Julio Jones character.
Yeah, Bleacher Report said I can't even say his name. There's a lot of letters that don't belong in the order they belong in or that they are in. But there's a lot going on there. But they're saying he could be the next Julio Jones, but bigger. The little subtitle said he could potentially be the most complete wide receiver ever. If that's the case,
Okay.
why is he going to Colorado?
Yeah, right? Bama didn't work out for you?
It's unbelievable.
USC? I don't know.
Although, I gotta
Doesn't make
say,
sense.
apparently Bama doesn't only put out NFL prospects. A couple weekends ago, I was out in Scottsdale, and there was a washed-up Bama football player with an addicted sports gambler, and they were blowing money like nobody's business. This guy said he's making $80,000 and put $2,500 down on a table for a girl he'd never met before. So, Bama,
Hey,
you're not
that's
all
Scottsdale.
in Scottsdale, yes.
That's
But I'm
Scottsdale,
just
baby.
saying, Bama, you're not all you're cracked up to be. Nick Saban, he might be full of it. Clearly, his players aren't doing all they could be doing.
What I want to see is Antonio Brown go to Bama and really help that program because he's available right now. I don't know.
If you ask me, he's never going to see the fields in an NFL game ever again.
Yeah.
He's clearly good enough. No one's going to debate that he can play football well enough, but he's such a fucking idiot.
I'm an idiot because I have him on both of my teams. And the second that he got reinstated, or not reinstated, but the second that he was on the Patriots and he played in that game, and he had a good game, scored a touchdown, got like 17 points, I was like, dude, I have a bad feeling about this. I should just try to fucking trade him. I should trade him right now while the market's hot and just get it off my fucking, out of my head. And I did not, and now I'm stuck with just an open spot. And I'm not going to just get rid of him because, God forbid, something happens. Someone else picks him up.
The guy you're playing the next week.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of which, we haven't even talked about this yet,
pissed.
on air or off air. What happened in our... We played each other in fantasy last week.
Oh, Cleveland
And my
Steamers
God.
went
So-
down, baby.
The Cleveland Steamers, yes, they lost this week. Week 1, Cleveland Steamers, me. I don't know if you listened to our last podcast. I was the special guest at that time. My Cleveland Steamers blew away everybody in the league. We're playing in a PPR league. I had like 185 points.
Yeah, one lucky week.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Deshaun Watson and company. Clearly just going to dominate this year. I was what was the word, dark horse?
I would say Dark Horse is a fair,
Yeah, because
description for
if
you.
any of you listen, I really don't, I know who's a good football player and who's not, but I couldn't tell you who plays for who I should draft when. That was not my forte. But I drafted this team, I was given a lot of shit for it, and I dominated week 1. And then I come out here week 2, and what did I lose by, 50 points to you?
something like it was a massacre. I just stopped looking. Like
So
it was.
no, I looked position by position.
It
You
was
had me
bad.
beat, I think, in almost every position.
That's right. Well, you had like Devontae Freeman going against Philly's defense. That's awful play. Amari Cooper for Dallas. He didn't do shit. T.Y. Hilton didn't do shit. I think McDonald was the only one that had a good game for you.
That pissed me off. I picked him up before I picked him up preseason. I started him week 1. Or what week are we in?
I can't call it. All I know is it's another week.
I started him at
playing.
one point. He scored 0 points. He played the full game, never touched the football. So the next week I sit him. What does he do? He had like 100-something yards and 2 TDs.
Fantasy. Dude, you cannot judge a player on what they did last week because it's completely irrelevant to what
Okay,
they
but
did
you
this
gotta
week.
understand, when I drafted him...
I wanted to draft.
Yep.
How you
Hello.
doing?
We have a special guest here. Morgan Hancock.
Wow.
Yeah, we made an... she's not aware that we made an upgrade here. We're actually filming Truu Sports here in the living room.
We want to do this so we can watch the game and provide live updates. And then Rue's over here trying to steal the show.
Live updates for when you post this in 3 days?
No, we actually... I don't know what was going on with the whole recording and posting situation before, but I plug in one USB cable with my computer, I turn on QuickTime, and it records everything all at once. So I can save
Riddle
this
me that.
and go straight to YouTube. So this will be available to the public, raking in... I'm shooting low, probably tens of millions of views within hours.
Do us a favor, please don't share it too fast because I don't want to break the internet.
Yeah, there are rules. Like, you can't just become instantly famous.
Yeah, I want to ease into it. You know.
See, I wish you guys
Climb
could see her
the
because she's
ladder.
smiling like she thinks we're full of shit. But little did she know, we're the next pardon my take.
This is pardon my take, except don't pardon my take.
Yeah, no, accept our take for face value.
That's right. What are you doing?
Eating.
Oh, by the way,
Your damn show.
your cat was eating a silica gel pad. I imagine that's probably not. It's not good for people. I can't speak for cats. I'm not like a vet.
It clearly says do not eat on it.
Yeah, he was like slapping it around
And like chewing on
on
it.
it.
Like, I took it from him and put it in the garbage, but
Hey guys, pretend I'm like not here.
okay.
No, it's
No.
fine. This is content.
We can edit this out. We'll edit this out.
If I can learn how to use iMovie, probably, yeah.
Yeah, right? We're assuming we can do a lot more than we probably can. Anyway,
Hey, the fact that we even got the headphones and the microphone to work is beyond a miracle. For anyone watching, neither one of us got degrees in videography.
we're gonna put that video of us trying to
that
put
was
everything together. That was funny. That's gonna be
yeah.
a
So you're gonna
blooper
see a
at
little
the end.
behind the scenes clip. I don't know if it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
attached to this or a separate video, but you should have seen us trying to maneuver our way through literally 4 chords. Unbelievable.
It was a mess.
And a microphone stand.
Yeah.
But, all right, that's enough of shenanigans. What were we talking about?
Well, we're just going over some things we saw, in the sports world, like WNBA.
Oh, I thought we were
Talking about sports.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
actually, all jokes aside, the WNBA playoffs are going on right now, and even prior to the playoffs, I couldn't have named one team. I don't know about you.
Nope.
Uh,
That one girl got MVP of something, and
the
she
most
also.
valuable pregnancy.
Oh my god. Oh, that is rich. Well, yeah, I mean, they had a pretty sick, layup line. And, I mean, that was
This
the
is
highlight
no
that I
joke.
saw.
I went to a WNBA game one time. It was the Phoenix Mercury against one of the other teams.
Why?
I have to assume the tickets were free because
College night?
I was I want to say like 16 or 17 at the time. I didn't have money to begin with, and you believe the $5 I had in my name weren't going towards a WNBA game. But I remember specifically, I on Snapchat that day posted a picture of my ticket, and the caption was, "I just came here to see Brittany Griner's nuts."
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Do you even know if it's over? Is it still going on? What round are they in?
Oh, WNBA?
Yeah.
No, they're in the playoffs right now.
No, I know they're in the playoffs. I didn't know if it had...
Oh my god, that's a big
That's
cat.
a jungle cat. That's not going to fit in that bag. What's this one's name?
That's
Kike? Is he a
Kike.
Hispanic cat?
Dude.
Oh, man.
I could, if you can't pay me, I don't care how much you pay me, I will never be a cat wrangler like that. Cats are wild animals, no matter if they're in your house, outside.
Yeah, people act like sharks and like shit like that is the
I
devil.
think cats are more dangerous than sharks.
Absolutely. I have
just
been
saying.
nipped by... Well, he was there.
He's got,
Drew.
see, and that's another reason. They're just,
This is great.
they're so nimble.
I'm sorry.
Where is he going? Is he flying on Southwest or is that just a bag?
Yeah, she's gonna drop him off at the airport.
If you were smart, you would. You'd say, this needs to go to somewhere else.
I wish, can we record this video?
I mean, I can do a quick little camera turn here for you. So, the cat wrangler over there.
Let's just see a leg.
If I wasn't plugged into the microphone, I would take you on a tour of what's going on in our peripherals. But unfortunately...
Hey, babe, I would help. I'm locked in.
Yeah, he's doing professional stuff. We're on our way to views.
All the views.
Okay, you know what? I could look at this all day and not talk about sports. We just gotta...
This should be a sport.
Cat wrangling?
Yeah, cat wrangling.
Yeah, honestly, if cornhole mixed on TV.
Who's the quickest to put the cat in the bag? Cat's out of the
I'm
bag.
sorry. I knew this was gonna be bad.
No, I'm all about this.
That's a bunch of fluff that you gotta fit in that little bag.
Yeah, is he fat or just really
Hey.
heavy?
Both.
What if you tried to put some snacks in there? You know, like make him think it's a nice little home. And once he gets in there,
That cat is like a founding member of Jehovah's Thickness. Wow, that is a beefy boy.
big.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
really-
Okay,
I was distracted.
so
So we're just talking about the WNBA playoffs. Let's get back to sports.
yeah, let's do that. All right, Antonio Brown covered him. Seriously, I saw a video today of OJ Simpson,
What was it?
giving him advice. He's on a golf course and he's like, Antonio Brown, if your lawyers tell you, just be quiet, don't talk to anybody, don't say nothing. If they didn't tell you that, then they're doing their job wrong. They're not doing their job. And if you're at a point in your life that you have to take advice from O.J. Simpson, things must not be going too well for you.
Hey, if you didn't tell me what it was about, I would have said OJ went out there and said, "Hey, just take a stab at it."
Well played. Well played. God, it's good. Yeah, so OJ is pretty much saying, Antonio Brown, what are you doing? Keep your mouth shut. And you can get away with it.
Well, the problem is those screenshots, if they're true, of what he sent to his trainer.
The threatening messages.
I don't know if any of you have read those yet, but have you read them?
I did not read them.
They're not even English. I saw screenshots of them on Twitter, and the responses were like, "Can someone please translate this?" It's just bad. He literally doesn't know how to write in English. None of his words were spelled correctly. Unbelievable.
I mean, I do that too, and I'm really mad.
Do you know what the content of them was even?
I'm pretty sure he was threatening her because she wanted to press charges, right?
The first line of the first screenshot. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear something slightly inappropriate. This is not coming from me. This is not original content. This is Antonio Brown. Assuming it's true. He said, "You're just mad because I jerked it on your back."
Oh,
So the story going around is
I'd be mad.
he walked up behind his personal trainer without her knowledge or consent, which we don't condone anything non-consensual here at Truu Sports.
All consensual, baby.
All consensual.
You got to sign a little form. I need a parent signature.
Even if you're 18.
And 5.
Well, you have to be 18, so it's not an if. That came out really badly. You must be. Is the cat in the bag?
Cat's out of the bag now.
So he walked up behind his trainer and finished his business on her, which is unspeakable, despicable.
A lot of questions about that, Cotton.
Yeah, what I don't understand is
I mean-
with any professional athlete, I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you're the 412-pound offensive lineman from the Miami Dolphins. If you want something from a woman, you can probably get it by asking, realistically. I'm not saying
Right.
it's right. I'm not saying these women like you for who you are, but I'm just saying it's not out of the question.
Well, the question that I have is Antonio Brown. So you finished on some girl's back.
On her back.
Did this girl not see him jerking off in the corner this whole time, just warming himself up? Like you don't
That's-
just whip it out and just
That's the big reason I'm saying if it's true. It seems kind of fishy to me. I don't doubt that a lot of athletes, maybe even Antonio Brown himself, are shitty people. That's not out of the question at all.
Oh, they are. Dude, as soon as Antonio Brown specifically got paid, he became this fucking crazy, just arrogant prick, self-absorbed dick. He sucks. But there's other people. Look at Larry Fitzgerald, stand-up dude. Nothing
Great guy.
wrong. Never had a
Gives
case
money
like
to
this.
charity, hangs out with the kids.
So it's not the money. I think it's the individual. Just some individuals suck, and Antonio Brown sucks. And
What?
I'm going. Don't
go
let me
ahead,
finish. I will defend him until he's off my fantasy team. If he's on my fantasy team, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. The glove did not fit.
Innocent until proven guilty.
That's right.
The U.S. judicial process, I think is.
I need a
What are you trying to do
spittoon.
there?
I need a spittoon.
Salty. I gotta have to use the adverb.
I know. I gotta.
Use the floor. It's
Carry
wood.
on.
You got a wood
Carry
floor. You
on.
can spit on that, right?
I'll figure it out. Well, we need a new floor anyway.
But I'm just saying these athletes are fucking idiots. You can get what you want. Which brings me to my next guy. Any of you baseball fans out there, Felipe Vasquez, all-star pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you've been following this story at all, it's been out for I want to say 2 or 3 days now. Charged with sexual exploitation of a minor. For the past 2 years, he's been messaging a girl who is now 15, saying he wants to have sex with her. So, for all you math magicians out there, 15 years old, currently, minus the 2 years, he started messaging this girl when she was 13. This guy's a mega millionaire, and he's messaging 13-year-olds saying, I want to have sex with you. In the news articles, it says he was sending her videos of him performing sexual acts. It's not going to say, oh man, it was a video of him getting top, because they're not going to put that in a news article, but you got to assume he's either jerking himself off, pulling an AB on someone's back, or someone's doing something to him, and he's sending this to a literal child. What?
It's.
And I don't know what they're doing in these fucking bullshit, unincorporated Caribbean countries. He's from the Dominican Republic.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Was these people are from countries where like there really isn't laws. Big Papi goes back home and
gets smoked.
Gets smoked. Yeah, he's lucky he's still walking around today.
The crazy thing is, I don't know if you followed that, and unrelated, but he wasn't even the target. They mistook him for someone else.
How the fuck do you not notice Big Papi walking into your?
That's what I'm saying. When you're from one of those
Oh
fucking
my
countries
God.
where everyone lives in a little hovel hut kind of thing,
Right.
you're like, oh, muy bien, David Ortiz, and you're like, oh my God.
David Ortiz.
I recognize him from muchos kilometers away, you
Dude,
know?
I just okay, and I've talked to people at work about this. If you're this millionaire player like David Ortiz, what are you doing going back to this poverty-stricken country?
here's the
Why
thing.
don't you just fly those people out and get them the fuck out of there,
Or-
and bring them to America where it's safe?
I know those aren't great places, but you gotta think there's at least one nice part. People travel there, so the people with money
Yeah.
enough to travel there probably
Right.
stay in nice places.
Okay, travel,
If you can,
yeah.
no, what I'm saying is if people can afford to travel, there's a nice part. He's got enough money, he can pay for his family to live in those nice parts.
Okay.
So what is he doing in the fucking slums?
Again, I can't call it. I don't know. I literally don't know.
That blows me
You're
away.
asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. That's
I'm not saying he deserved to be shot, but like people down there are not as I get Americans aren't great fucking people, generally speaking, but those countries are terrifying. I would never go down there.
right. No, I agree. But hey, he did it. He fucked up. Thank God he's still alive. We also have some breaking chews.
Oh, cheers to that.
31-28. UCF is up. Fourth quarter. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left.
It's anybody's ball game at this point.
Yeah, Pitt just scored the last drive, still only down a field goal. This is actually getting interesting. Do you know what? You probably don't know what the line is, do you?
I can find it for you real quick if you'd like me to.
It's not important.
So, for anyone who doesn't know Kaz, he's big into the sports wagering arena, if you will.
Ask me who I'm betting on.
Who are you betting on?
And then take the opposite. Because I don't think I've won a bet since the football season started.
So, cut yourself short. He may not win all of his official, online, possibly questionably legal sports bets. But you did win a bet on the Lynx today, is that from what I understand?
That's right.
I'll let you clear that up first. You got a little dirty finger. All good.
Yeah, so my dad's in town, flew in from Jersey, and he loves to golf. Now that I taught him how to golf, he loves to do it, and it's, we compete against each other. I beat him every time, on every hole. Every time we go out, he never beats me on a hole.
Let me interrupt you real quick. I'll let you get back to your story.
Good.
Ryan, what would you say? You're a 9,500 guy?
I used to be mid-80s.
Really?
And then I started, when I wasn't working full-time. I got a full-time job ever since. I'm low 90s, mid-90s.
On which topic? Let's give him a round of applause. He's been recently promoted to a manager of his entire department of his company. He's been out of college for less than 2 years.
Not department.
Your title is repairs lead.
That's
lead.
right. Yeah,
lead,
for
manage.
the whole state of New Jersey. I manage the state of New Jersey.
I'm saying props to you.
Oh.
Don't take it away from
Thanks.
yourself.
Thank you.
But anyways, back to your... Jeez. He thinks I'm trying to roast him. I was trying to be a nice guy.
You never know. It's a cruel world we live in. Dog-eat-dog world. But Anyway, so me and Papa Dukes go out to the links, and again, I tell him, like, dude, I feel bad. You pay for my round. We come out here. I'm trying to have a good time. He's like, no. We're going to play $5 a hole. I'm going to fucking beat you. And I look at him like, dude, you must be fucking smoking something, because it's not going to happen. Sure enough, I won every fucking hole. I won $40 at the end of this round.
That blows me away that you can literally win every hole. Like, when we golfed together in Vegas, I had a fucking par on a 500-something yard hole and then shot like 120.
Yeah.
So you gotta think everyone's gonna have that fluke where they just go crazy and hit every shot great. He never had that?
No. So I won, $40? I think he won one hole. I won $40.
Yeah, if you won 40, that means you won 17, he won 1.
Right, he won one hole. And besides that, like, I literally won every fucking hole. And we get to the end where the club guys shine up our clubs and whatnot. I had a good day, so I let them clean it. If I have a bad day, I shoot like shit. I tell the guy, they don't deserve to be washed. They got to do something more.
I never understood why they... I don't want to tip you for doing something I can do myself.
Right. Well, I mean, I would never do it myself. That's a me problem, but nonetheless, the guy's like shining clubs, and I'm like, yeah, you owe me $40, dude. Like, I told you don't have to give it to me. And then the guy's like, oh man, that's a tough day. And my dad looks at him and like, is that a challenge? All right, double or nothing. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna play another round of golf with you. We got shit to do today. He's like, no, double or nothing, odds or evens. And then he just goes like this to me and just like, I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck game this is. You're just throwing 2s and 1s at me. And we explained the game and everything. He's like, all right, odds, double or nothing. So we both threw out our numbers. Sure enough, he picked even, and we got 3 total. So I won $80 just like that, and I feel like a wealthy man. And I feel bad. We're doing the same exact thing tomorrow.
And those are going to pay for your gambling losses for the week, correct?
That's right.
Speaking of which, you know my friend Alex, right?
Yes.
You know sports gambling is not made for winners. This motherfucker he's been doing it for like legitimately 2 months now. He's not had a losing week yet.
Must be nice.
He's up like $800 this week.
That's absurd.
If
if you're on a heater, you just got to ride it out.
But you go in a heater for a short amount of time. You play blackjack, you win 5 hands in a row. That's a heater, not 2 months in a row of winning weeks in sports betting.
That's a heater.
No, it's a heater, but I'm just saying, sports bookies, the word I'm looking for, are not staying in business by people winning 2 months straight.
No. I'm keeping my bookie in business.
I am very happy for the guy. It's unbelievable to me. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I wish I had that luck. Like I said, if I'm betting on a team, you should definitely go the other way. Because I haven't won once.
When you had that opposing bet with Salem, I think it was, what was it, Packers-Bears?
Yeah, the only time I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Packers-Bears.
It was a good one.
Yeah, except I lost all my bets last week. Bet on the Eagles.
All of them?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you see
Well, because I
that,
parlay everything. I like.
Did you see that baseball parlay that went? It was fairly famous. I think it was earlier this week.
I think I heard something about it.
So someone bet $10 and $20 on the same parlay twice. 13 teams, and it hit. So it was the same parlay twice. So they both hit. The person turned $30 into like 75,000. 13 teams.
Fuck, man. It just sounds so simple.
Right?
Like there's gonna be 13 winners every week. You just have to figure
Well, I
out
mean, but
who-
it was a mixture of like straight up, over under. It was all.
right.
It all fucking hit. That
I
blows
don't
me
know.
away.
I gotta figure it out. I'm staying away from any college betting because these teams, like, you don't really know if they have some crazy freshman they just got on the team who's gonna come out of nowhere and score 3 touchdowns. Like, you don't know what these teams are playing for, and it's a whole different ball game than like the NFL. NFL, like, I think it's a little easier to predict. Like, as much as I hope that the Cowboys lose on Sunday to the Dolphins, we all know it's not gonna happen.
Go boys! For the record. That Dolphins defense thing, hilarious.
What?
The one that was all over Twitter that you sent us also. The screenshot from the fantasy. If you clicked on the Dolphins defense.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Why
Oh,
are
man.
you looking at this?
Why are you looking at this? You should
They
probably
just gave up 59 points or something like that. They're playing the best offense in the league.
Yeah, and then like, you should probably reevaluate your fantasy status.
Have you ever seen Barry McCockiner on Twitter?
No,
So yeah,
I don't.
his
know
his
that.
name, not really Barry McCockiner. Hilarious name. As of right now, he constantly gets suspended on Twitter, but right now his @ is sexy troop lover. In relation to a picture of Johnny Sins dressed as a military soldier. He calls himself sexy troop lover in paying homage to the one and only Johnny Sins. But
Guy's a legend.
he's the world's biggest Tom Brady hater. He's been breaking down why Brady is not that great of a quarterback, and it's actually unbelievable. Kirk Cousins statistically is a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
Oh, come on.
He's not making up these stats.
I don't care what stats they're somehow fluffed because
No.
that makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Statistically, Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Tom Brady. I don't want to believe it either because Tom Brady's great. I have nothing against the guy.
Brady's
but
probably got a whole lot more attempts though, and
he broke it down by like when they were at the same point.
dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to see something to believe that.
And it's
Some
crazy.
facts.
He posts screenshots of Brady's like great passes. It's Belichick's system.
Right. No,
That's what they
I
call-
agree with that. That's why Brady is so great because of the system. You're not great for this long because you're just naturally that good.
Wow. Oh my. Okay, so Pitt
40-yard
just attempted a 40-yard game tie. It was 31-28 going into it. 40-yard game tying field goal from the right hash. And my God, he shanked that by 15 yards left?
That looked worse than my dad's golf swing. Like that.
Which,
That was,
as you may have
oh my
heard,
God.
wasn't great. $40 positive.
Dude, that was not even close. I hope that kid doesn't have a scholarship. And if he does,
No,
Yeah.
it seems like every kicker's a walk-on.
right? Well, think about it. It's
You
it's
can't pay
one
the
of those
kicker.
things that you don't really like think like fuck. All right, we really need to get the kicking game going this year. You know, like it's just something that you think. All right, we need to score a touchdown, and then we need an extra point. Which I don't get why we don't use more soccer players to do that. Like Carly Lloyd was kicking field goals
Okay,
at Ravens training
could
camp.
I kick what she kicked? Absolutely not. Let me say that. Women can be athletes. Women are great athletes. But in this specific case, I don't know if you watched that video or did you just hear about it?
No, watch it.
She took a 20-yard running start with no one coming at her.
20 yards. But yes, it was
like-
no one coming at her. I get that. But like things like that, you can learn and figure it out. If she can physically do it and kick a 50-yard field goal, then I think suit her up. Let's see what she can fucking do.
You know who else can kick a 40-yard field goal? Our friend James Johnson from the ASU Club baseball team. He was a high school kicker.
Sign him up.
Well, I'm saying, he seemed like a great kicker. Anyone who can kick a 40-yard field goal is a great kicker, but that doesn't mean he's going to play in the NFL.
You also got to keep in mind, like, these teams, I think, it'd be a great marketing stunt.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, Carly Lloyd's playing on the Baltimore Well, not
I know, I
Ravens,
may
but-
be coming off as a misogynist or whatever word you want to use for it. I think she could be great, but I think there are a lot more qualified people.
Well, yeah, there's people.
There are a lot of college kickers
Yeah, there's
who could
people
be
who've
in the
been
NFL.
kicking field goals their whole life, and obviously they'd be more qualified. But Carly Lloyd, again, from a marketing standpoint, can you imagine
No, it'd be absolutely unbelievable.
Selling jerseys, you're gonna have men, women, everybody fucking just buying her shit, and obviously everyone's gonna cheer her on. Like if you don't cheer her on, then you're pretty much rooting against America. Like it's a tough draw.
No, it really is.
I don't know, but best of luck to Carly Lloyd. The other NFL topic we want to talk about is Jalen Ramsey.
You talking about him wanting to trade?
Yes. So he wants to trade. Every time someone's on the block, I always immediately think, oh my God, he's going to look so good in a Philadelphia Eagles jersey. And I'm like, dude, I'm so excited for when we pick him up. But it came out, I guess the owner's really starting to realize we shouldn't get rid of this guy. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He's a fucking dickhead, don't get me wrong. He's a fucking dick. He's not as bad as Antonio Brown, obviously, but he's a very self-absorbed dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's toxic for a team.
You know what I hate? Is when people say something like this, and then I see him on Sunday still in a Jaguars uniform, and he's thinking in the back of his head, I don't want to fucking be here, I'm here for myself. So
Right.
he's there to pad his stats. That bugs me. If
Right.
your team knows you don't want to be there and you're still out there in the starting lineup, I think if you say, hey, I don't want to play for you anymore, you should be on the fucking sideline. I don't care how good you are. That's bullshit to me.
Well, that's all good in theory, but...
Well, I get that the Jaguars want to win.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying if a player says, hey, I want nothing to do with you, I want to be somewhere else, that's all the grounds for, hey, you're not going to play for us anymore if you don't want to play for us anymore. That's just like when a player has a bad attitude at practice, hey, you're not going to play anymore. Same kind of thing.
Right.
If you're not going to try hard at practice, you don't want to be here, you don't deserve to play in the games.
Well,
Same thing. If you want to be somewhere else, fucking try hard for somebody else. Don't try hard for us because you're not welcome here anymore.
so, and we'll bring us to our next point that we talked about, Gardner Minshew. I think that is the reason why the Jaguars now are like, hey, Jalen Ramsey, like, instead of getting traded, maybe we should just pay you more money because we actually have a stud at quarterback.
Okay.
Great pass. Great catch.
I'm on Team Gardner Minshew by far. I don't know that he's great yet.
Well,
he won a
only had
game.
2 games, yeah.
He won a game. Don't get me wrong. Well, it was a shutout, right?
Yeah. No.
Or no, they ended up
The
scoring in
Titans
like the fourth
scored,
quarter.
Yeah. But no, I mean, they controlled the whole game.
But
And-
I only watched the fourth quarter of that game. The Titans defense was ripping into, or the Jaguars defense was ripping into Mariota.
Right.
He had no chance. So Minshew could have Minshew could have kicked one field goal himself. And they would have dominated that game.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
it's not like. But I'm all about the guy's swagger.
Dude,
he starts one game and he thinks he's got the world's biggest fucking cock.
He does. I mean, we've seen those.
Yeah, those fucking
photos.
pictures
Barstool made the photo. Yeah.
The one of him in the locker room saying it's just a jockstrap.
Yeah.
You saw the tweets about it before you actually get the picture that he stretches in the locker room and just a jockstrap. He's like, oh, this is America's hero?
Yeah.
And no one believed it. And then you fucking see him in the locker room with 2 big-ass dudes. And he's standing there in just a jockstrap and no one gives a fuck.
Living life.
That's pimp.
Yeah. No, he's the boy. I honestly, I really hope the best for him. I'm considering picking him up to be my backup quarterback in fantasy. If he keeps this going. But again, like you said, he hasn't really proven himself.
But hey, he's walking with that swagger. He's got America's eyes. He's doing everything right. I just hope he doesn't turn into the next fucking Johnny Manziel.
Dude, no.
Because Manziel was equally a dickhead.
There's one Johnny Manziel. And
Huge
no one
dickhead.
else is going to be that stupid, I don't think. I don't know.
You think people would learn after time of seeing people do the same thing after the same thing, but they just don't.
I think Morgan's getting food. She asked if we want anything.
I'm not even hungry.
Yeah,
I
no.
really appreciate the offer though.
I just had In-N-Out Burger. More of a Five Guys guy, but
Oh my god.
In-N-Out will do.
I heard you having that conversation with that guy in this mini convenience store in Vegas.
What?
Our friend Cody and I were standing by the elevator. You went into the little convenience store in a hotel to get, I don't know if you're getting booze or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I walk over, it'd been like 20 minutes, I walk over to see if you're okay. I peek my head around the corner, you go, yeah, I'm more of a Five Guys guy myself. To a complete stranger. We've not seen him for, realistically, it's probably 5 minutes. You're just a huge conversationalist. I admire that about you. You
Yeah.
can make friends with fucking anybody.
Well, yeah, if I'm in line and we're all in line, I'm like, dude, what the fuck's the hold up here, buddy? And the next other guy behind me is like, yeah, for real, fuck this. And I'm like, hey, I'm Ryan, by the way.
Well, you
we're
know
friends,
why? You
just
know why
like
it
that.
takes so long to get in there? I fucking swiped my card 6 times. The lady goes, "It is debit card." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a debit card." She goes, "Debit no work here." I was like, "Why don't you tell me that after I swiped once?"
That should be promoted,
She's
yeah.
like, "Oh, so sorry. Do you have credit card?" And I'm like, "Well,
Oh.
yeah, but these 36 people behind me would have appreciated if you told me that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy a fucking tube of chapstick. I could have been out of here so long ago. My lips would be moist. I'd be doing what I was supposed to be doing already.
You'd be
But
kissing all those girls that you hang out with.
No, girls. After last night, I don't even want to talk about it. All right.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
It's oh god. I thought last night was. My friend Alex goes to the hospital the other day. Can't move his right arm. His chest is killing him. They tell him he has a swollen, infected heart with an infection. Infected with an infection. That's redundant. But his heart is infected and swollen. He's not supposed to do anything that could raise his heart rate for a couple days. Last night, I have a thing set up with a girl. I'm going to her house late, and he's not supposed to do anything. I was like, yo, this is going to be the one fucking night ever where I get laid and you don't. I end up having to tell the girl to go fuck herself.
Yeah.
And I come home, I talked to him this morning. He got laid. With a fucking heart condition where he's not supposed to raise his heart rate.
Yeah. So he just didn't do any of the work. He just, how you doing?
Well, you don't have to do the work, but like, if you're getting laid, your heart's still kind of going a little bit.
That's fair.
The doctor told him if he...
Well, maybe he didn't use his heart to make love.
It was on his dick.
Exactly.
It's, oh, God. So, yeah. For the rest of my existence, let's just not talk about girls.
Okay. Yeah, no, girls suck. Stupid.
Okay, you've been lucky.
Except
you found the
Morgan.
love of your life years ago in college. I'm still waiting for that moment.
Yeah. Had a great high school career. That, I don't know. I was
see the reminiscence in your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was content.
Those days.
I was content with life. You see that?
Was it a fumble?
4th and 2.
Did they run a dive?
UCF tries to run the ball. They're up 31-28.
In the red zone.
Instead of kicking the field
They were in
goal,
the red
and
zone,
getting,
right?
yeah. They were literally. It would have been a 25-yard field goal, and instead of doing that, they decided to run the ball on 4th and 2.
What?
That's,
Dude, he had the whole middle open. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The whole fucking middle.
No, he fucked up.
And he ran into 4 defenders instead.
Oh my god.
I could have been a college running back if these are the fucking...
Big mistake.
If this is the resume you have to have, doesn't know where to run the ball. I get that there's
Sign
a
me
design
up.
play, but fuck. If you see the opening, find the opening. You played high school football.
Yeah.
You got a design play, but if you find the opening, you find the opening.
Right. Yeah. You follow your blocks, and then if you make a cutback, and obviously the defense is going this way, then you don't want to go there. You want to go where they're not. It's pretty simple.
See, yeah.
Classic bait and switch. God.
What were we just talking about?
I don't know.
The Twisted Tea kind of shortened my memory a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you.
Speaking of that, crack over the next one. God.
You had... Jesus.
Oh, Rody Coots online.
I can't believe that's really his name. That's funny.
Good for him.
Oh, actually, I had written down Eli Manning. He's not starting this week. It's probably probably the first time he's been a healthy scratch since he's been in the league, right?
Oh yeah, there it is.
I heard that was a good one.
Yeah, I think that's like his first healthy scratch.
So Daniel Jones, what do you think?
I'm excited. And my buddy Kalen, he works with me at Northside Management. Big Giants fan. I don't know why he's from LA. He said he played for the Giants like growing up. That was his like.
He
Pop
played
Warner
for the
team.
Giants?
It was like his Pop Warner team.
Oh, I was like,
the
what the
Giants.
fuck?
No, he didn't play for the Giants. He was like.
Well, I thought it was
13.
weird too. I don't. Sorry for being confused. It won't happen again.
So he's a Giants fan, and I told him like we were talking about like, dude, you got to realize like Eli.
He's
Going into the season, you knew he wasn't gonna play every game, and you just knew he wasn't gonna.
I'm shocked
He's not
still
that
playing.
good.
I am absolutely shocked he's still playing. I don't watch football all that much. I fully own it, but I've seen Eli. He's not great.
Well, he threw 2 picks last game, and they lost by 2 touchdowns. So 2 turnovers turns into 2 touchdowns for the Bills, and then they lose to the Buffalo Bills. If you lose to the Buffalo Bills, that's where you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, are we trying to win or no? Are we trying to tank like the Dolphins, or do we want to win? You got Saquon Barkley. You have no defense, and you got rid of your best receiver. So I don't know what the Giants are trying to do. I feel bad for Daniel Jones because he's going to check in. Even if he does well, like, do you know how good he's going to have to play just to win the game?
That was a bad fair catch.
Like, it's ridiculous.
There was
No, that's
one
a good fair catch.
There was no more than 15 yards of him.
But they're winning the game, 31-28. You don't want to take risks.
Soft.
Use your noggin, bro. Yeah, well, I think UCF should hold on to this game. I'm surprised it's this close. And I think Pitt really screwed the pooch because...
What do you think about the ASU game tonight?
Worried.
So I saw the line on that one.
Worried.
It's not that spread. ASU minus 7.5. ASU's ranked 24 and they're playing Colorado. I don't know how close they are to being ranked. Are they undefeated or?
They're 2-1. They beat Colorado State, which like should beat them anyway.
So here's my thing.
They beat one other ranked team.
Michigan State.
No, we beat Michigan State.
Oh, you're talking about them?
Yeah, I don't know what
Oh, I
Colorado.
don't know.
Colorado beat a good team too, but then they just lost to Air Force.
But here's my thing. Every year, ASU beats who they shouldn't, and they lose to who they shouldn't.
Right. And that's why I'm worried. It's like we went into Michigan State's home field. We dealt with that crazy environment and we won. I think we're gonna get complacent because of that.
ASU's ranked because they beat Michigan State. What 10 was it? 10-3 or 10-7?
I think 10-7.
See, you have to assume.
The field goal would have tied the game.
And they shanked it, right?
Well, he made the first one, and they had 12 men on the field, and they had to re-kick it.
Yeah, and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, it was the referee's fault."
Well, because they said someone tried to jump over the snapper. I didn't.
Oh, I did see. I saw that on Twitter.
I didn't see the play, but either way, dude, you shanked a fucking kid.
So
you literally have one job.
I don't know what you call the positions on a field goal block because everyone's kind of just on the D line.
Edge rushers and other people.
So they had a dude lined up deep, and he took his running start and leaped the line and tried to block it. So if that's a penalty, then it should have been a penalty. I don't know. I've never seen that called.
Pretty sure it's penalty. Yeah, you can't rush the snapper. I don't think ever.
So he 100% he did.
Well, hey, shit happens.
But I'm just saying, if you're a ranked team playing an unranked team, and that's what you lost the game for,
exactly.
I gotta assume that's on you.
There's other plays of the game, not just that.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was just a forced overtime. That wasn't even just like win the game. Like you were just barely hanging on.
I went to Arizona State. I'm a big ASU fan. My whole family went there. But I don't think you should move into the rankings because you won 10-7. I don't care who you played.
Well, no. If you beat a ranked team, you should move up. We're 3-0. We're undefeated. But
you got to assume if a ranked team scores 7 points, their offense was shit.
Well, the offense was shit. Let's be honest. I'll be completely honest here, and that's what I'm worried about. Our ability to put up points. We have a really good running back. I don't like our stupid little read option, like quick pass system. I mean, maybe it's because in high school we just ran like a power eye, like 2-back set, things like that, and I don't know, just run the ball up the middle, have your linemen get big and make holes, and manage the game. ASU just does way too much shit with those little read option, the quarterback running, and our quarterback slid. He didn't even get gain yards, and he would just get the ball and oh shit, and just.
See, I haven't watched the game yet. Who is their quarterback?
Something Daniels. Stevie Daniels? No, it's fucking.
I think Jaden.
Jaden Daniels. I think
that's right.
Jaden Daniels. But he's number 5, which reminds me of Manny Wilkins, and I don't like that.
Manny Wilkins.
Manny was bad.
Is
and
he still
this
in the
guy's.
Packers? Or did he get cut?
I don't know.
He was horrible.
I stopped following
He should have never made it anywhere near the NFL. He was a horrible college quarterback.
If he can get drafted, I think that's huge for any ASU recruit.
If he could get drafted, you could get drafted as a fucking NFL quarterback. He sucked dick.
I'm just saying, dude. Flag football, I only had like 3 picks in one game. It was crazy. We lost. We lost.
Yo,
I need a receiver.
I went to one of your games. I dressed up as a head coach. You remember that?
For the flag football game?
Yeah, it was your championship game.
Oh, no, that was intramurals. I'm talking about actual flag football in Scottsdale.
Oh, yeah, you did that for a little while, right?
Yeah. But no, I remember that one where you dressed up.
Oh, when our roommate borderline got into a fist fight with our coworker. You remember that? Jesus. That was a mess.
Yep.
For anyone wondering, our roommate, when we lived together, him and I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods together, and we had a coworker who also went to ASU. Coincidentally, in their championship intramural football game, they were playing against each other, and our coworker was playing DB against our roommate. So they were coworkers, but here they were fighting each other. They went up for a jump ball that he threw, came down in the end zone. They both had the ball in their hands, and they were legit they were hitting each other on top of each other. It was a mess. And I was like, I don't know how we're ever going to work together again. This is an absolute disaster. There's going to be blows in the middle of the shoe section. It was just going to be all bad. No one's ever going to buy from us. We were going to get shut down. The entire corporation of Dick's was going to get sued. I just had all these images in my head while I was wearing fake head coaching gear. I had a clipboard that I snapped over my knee at one point. Remember that?
Yeah. That was a highlight of the game, probably.
Yeah. Believe it or not, the intramural referee who's a college student made a bad call. What are the odds of that?
Dude, they sucked. That was all bad. I'm happy to be in the official flag football leagues now.
You still playing?
Yeah, I think my company's actually getting a flag football team going.
Really?
That dude I was saying earlier, Kalen, he was a D1 running back for like Southern Louisiana State or something like that.
Sounds prestigious.
It was still D1. They played like Oklahoma State and
Was that Southern Louisiana Tech Agricultural College University?
I forget. I gotta ask him, but I mean I saw some of his highlight tapes and shit he was showing me. And he's a stud. So we're gonna have me, him. I think we have one other guy who also played football. So as long as you have like 2-3 guys who know how to play football, you should win every flag football game.
No, when I played intramurals, we had a guy who played JUCO football in Texas, which is like the number one place to be for JUCO football.
Yeah.
Dude, he would run posts, he would run flies, and I would just I'd drop him right here. No matter who was covering him, because I played in a fraternity league, which is all 5'8" white kids like myself. So this kid was 6'2", 6'3". I put it within 5 yards of him. It was getting caught for a touchdown. Like, no questions asked. It was great. I was set up for success.
Yeah. That's all you need is a big wide receiver. That's why I had Cody on our flag football team. Just throw it up to him. He's a stud. But yeah, so flag football should be cool. I'm really excited for our wiffle ball tournament next weekend.
I'm glad you said that because I totally forgot about that. No, that's going to be very exciting. So this is for the Miracle League of Arizona. You may think we're assholes. You may think we're only about ourselves. You may think we're cis white males, the typical ideals. But no. We're playing in a charity wiffle ball tournament for the Miracle League of Arizona next Saturday, benefiting special needs children who want to stay involved in baseball. I did this last year. It was an absolutely great experience. We got to meet some of the kids. They were happy that we were there. We raised money. Shout out to my dad's client and good friend who I go on a trip with every year, Wayne Neal, for setting this all up. I don't remember our team name, to be completely honest, but
Balls deep.
this is, again, a charity event, so it's probably like the
Just
good
balls.
The
Just balls then.
the good sportsmen's or something like that. But no, we're here for the children. We're all about inclusiveness. Everybody deserves a chance. So whatever opinions you had of us before, just get rid of those and restart now.
We're good folks.
We are. I like to think so. Everyone may not have the same opinion.
Take a knee.
Taken.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
So yeah, it should be a good time.
That's life. But yeah, man, I'm excited for that. I'm golfing tomorrow.
You know-
Oh, and I had to tell you, we probably should start to wrap this up soon. But so last night at Buffalo Chip, so we go. There's this bar in Cave Creek, Arizona. It's called Buffalo Chip. They do live bull riding every Friday night and Wednesday night. Wednesday's like a practice round kind of. Friday's the real thing. So we go out there. They got like 3 sessions, and it's pretty sick. Like some of these bulls are like the one
boys.
bull. The one bull's name's Kevin, and Kevin, he's more like a cow. Like if you're like a new guy, you just showed up, you want to try it out, like they put you on Kevin, and Kevin just runs in circles and you fall off. And then there's like the amateur guys who travel like state to state to ride bulls, and
That's out of bounds.
Yeah, it was close.
What did you?
Oh, review. They're gonna review it. UCF basketball, no touchdown.
What was that call? Out of bounds at the 1?
They were like, may have had it. We're not sure.
That should not have been this. I'm not a football player or official, but I know that was the wrong call.
I think that means I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That means that was the call for an interception.
Look, he's like, we're gonna do this again.
This is his first football game
Fair
ever.
down.
He made the wrong call. Sorry, guys. But anyways, Buffalo
Yeah.
Chip.
All right. So anyway,
Kevin the Bull.
so if you're a new guy, you ride Kevin the Bull. It just runs in circles. Other people ride legit bulls, and like we've seen people get fucking hucked off.
It happened
like,
to you before,
knocked
hasn't it?
out. No, I've never. I rode a mechanical bull. Actually, I rode a mechanical bull last night. I rode it so damn well. I tipped the guy $5. So I hate to take it easy on me. Come on. The ladies are watching. Come on. They don't make me look stupid. So we fucking hop on there, and he's trying to get me off. I was on there for a
The dude was trying to get you off?
Okay. It was like twice. But I was on there for like 2 minutes, and I actually outrode the mechanical bull. Like, the guy
you
stopped.
shut
He's like, dude, good job. And I stepped off the mechanical. I didn't get thrown off.
Did you get a prize? Did you get to ride Kevin for free?
No. No, the crowd applauded me. I felt like a real bull rider at that point.
Do a lot of people go to that?
Oh, dude, tons of people. Like, you can't even find fucking parking.
Really?
It's crazy, dude. I'll bring you next week. Next time, well, not next week. Next time we go, I'll bring you. We usually get a whole squad and just go out there, but Nonetheless, before any of that happened, we just got in the bar. I went to the bathroom, and then went to go get drinks so we can go watch the bull riding. And as we're waiting there, we ordered drinks. I told my buddy, I was like, dude, hey, first round's on me. Like, I got my debit card out, and security taps me on the shoulder. Like, hey, you gotta come with me. I'm like, wait, why? What's going on? No, I'll explain. Just come over here quick. Like, okay. Like, I gotta buy this round. Should I give him my card quick? He's like, nah, you should probably bring it with you. I'm like, oh, this isn't fucking good. So he fucking pulls me out of the bar. We walk through the outdoor exit, and we're walking around the bar now, going to the front. And I start asking him, dude, what's going on? He's like, sorry, man, we're just, we got some people looking for this guy. You fit his description. And I look at him, and I'm pretty fucking turned up at this point. I look at him, I'm just like, oh, that's, 5'6" and fucking jacked? He's like, yeah, pretty much. And I don't know, you got cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. I figured you may be the guy. I'm like, well, fuck. I hope I'm not. And we get to the front, and the fucking sheriffs are sitting out front talking to people. And I'm like, dude, whoa. You didn't tell me that I was going to get in trouble like this. I didn't do anything. I literally just got here. And then we walk up, and the sheriff's like, all right, what's your name? I'm like, Ryan? Like, okay, Ryan who? I'm like, Ryan Kazanowski? It's like, oh, that's not the fucking guy. It's like, dude, thank you, God. I'm like, dude, I was so worried because, like, I don't know.
Did you ever find out what the issue was?
So it turns out there was a guy who was hitting all the bars in that area and just, like, getting food, drinks, and just dipping. Not paying his bill.
The sheriff showed up for a Dyna Dasher?
Apparently he was doing it, like, all up and down the fucking strip. This guy had, like, 3 tabs open at 3 different bars. And apparently it came to Buffalo Chip, and I don't know. It was a big mess. But nonetheless, I was so worried because I've been kicked out of that bar before. I went outside. I was so drunk, I ordered a Captain Morgan and coffee. It was like 1 in the morning. Like, we still had an hour left to party, but like it was like winding down, and I'm like, dude, I should probably go home soon. So I got a coffee and Captain Morgan to keep it going. And the guy comes out there. He's like, hey, you good, buddy? And I was trying to like pack a lip, and he's like, you're not good. Yeah, let's go. Come on. You're falling asleep over here. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, no, you're done. I'm like, all right, let me just finish my coffee quick. He did not let me finish. He was like,
sounds gross.
He was like, oh, dude, it was so bad. It was so bad you gotta try it.
Well, I hate coffee, first of all. Huge Captain guy, but coffee?
Yeah.
That's where you lose me.
It was a 1 a.m. decision. It seemed like a good idea. But anyway, the guy kicked me out. And that was the same guy that I had to go up to and be like, dude, what the hell is going on here?
Last night?
Yeah. That's why I was like, dude, please, I hope he doesn't recognize me. But I wear the same fucking thing every time I go. Just my flannel jeans and a cowboy hat.
One set of things.
That's it. I have one cowboy outfit, and that's it. So I was really worried. He didn't notice me, I don't think, at least. But it was quite the night.
Sounds like it.
So that's where I'm at in my life. I'm happy to be alive. Happy to not be in prison. I was worried. So, I don't know. I think that just about wraps up. Anything else you want to talk about this week?
No, we covered our list. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're just having a good old freaking time.
Real freaking naughty.
Freaking naughty. But yeah, so, and once again, Rock.
We miss you.
We appreciate you.
We wish you were still here with us.
But moving forward,
you're probably a better host than I am.
These guys.
But you got to make do with what you got.
Yeah. And we got a whole bunch of Twisted Tea, so we'll be making do for sure.
If anyone knows the executives at Twisted Tea, tell them that they're the reason I have to pee, and they're the reason I have these bullshit opinions. So, keep that in mind.
I reached out to Twisted Tea in college. Remember that?
No.
I was like, hey, just so you know, like, so I started drinking Twisted Tea. I started the movement at the cottages. I will take that to the grave. And once I started drinking it, like Daniel, remember Daniel?
Yeah.
He used to work there. He started drinking it. I think Devin was his name. I think he started drinking it. All these people started drinking Twisted Tea. So like, dude, fuck, like, it's a new fucking wave. So I reached out to Twisted Tea. I was like, hey, we got a bunch of people here, and I go to Arizona State. Obviously, we have a lot of pool parties, shit like that. Like, what do you guys feel about sponsoring a party?
You want to do the Cottages Tea Party?
Yeah, I was like, dude, let's have a tea party.
We wanted to remake the Cottages Tea Party. We lived at the Cottages of Tempe. There was a little island in the middle of our pool, and you wanted to dump coolers full of tea back into the pool, right?
Dude, I reached out to Twisted Tea, and I was like, dude, let's get a little tea party going here. You guys should sponsor it. It'd be great for you. Great to get everyone involved. And, I mean, we're obviously going to enjoy it. Like, we love partying and drinking. We're Arizona State. Go Devils. So I reached out, and then they got back to me, and they said, sorry, we don't affiliate ourselves with college drinking and underage drinking and all this other stuff. Like, dude.
Good thing everyone here is 25.
Yeah, right. It's like, I don't know. So we're at a college area.
I'm sorry, but if you're an alcohol company, you gotta subliminally at least advertise to the underage because that's half of your audience.
Right. Well, subliminally is the key word. Like, you don't want to just be like, hey,
If you're 18, come drink
kids,
this.
go
No,
steal
but
your
like,
dad's booze. You know, but I don't know.
well, like, oh, fucking Twisted Tea, sponsor of the Arizona Tweed Party, you know?
Arizona Tweet Party. That's it. It would have been perfect.
Would have been easy.
Yeah.
But here we are, nonetheless. We're still begging for sponsorships. Twisted Tea, everybody. Anything else?
Go Devils.
So-
I think moving forward, we're going to probably be posting these videos. We're going to record pretty much every Saturday. That's our goal.
We're gonna try our best. Don't take our word for it, right?
Right. I don't know. We're trying to upload these more consistently. That's the biggest thing.
So I'm not moving anywhere.
He's
as
not
far as I
moving.
know. If I move anywhere, it's gonna be closer to here.
That'd be clutch.
That would be great.
You
So
want to move in?
I would, honestly.
Okay. I just got to talk to the cat. I'll get back to you.
And he's got his own room. He's royalty around here. I get it.
He
He's
runs the show.
He's the girlfriend's cat.
It's his life. I'm just living in it. So,
Well,
we'll
so
see.
for anybody who's made it this far into the podcast, which I hope you have, thank you for being here. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be your new full-time co-host.
I'll drink
Thank
that.
you for Kaz. Thank you to Kaz for inviting me.
Beej is back, baby.
Beej is here for the long haul.
He's here for the good time and the long time.
The long time might be a stretch at this rate. The amount of Twisted Tea I drink. That's not the point.
He'll be puking in the
So-
bathroom real soon.
Anything you want to add before we wrap it up?
The game's gonna be over, so I'm gonna make a prediction here.
So-
I'm gonna guess Pitt's gonna score.
So, real quick before you make his predictions, is 34-28 UCF with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm gonna guess Pitt scores, and I think UCF wins on a field goal.
All right. Predictions
here
are
first.
locked in. We're going to end this before the game ends, just so you can't call
It's
bullshit.
4:11 p.m. right now.
4:11 p.m. Is it Pacific Standard
There's
Time?
2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. I called it here first.
All right. Everybody, be sure to tune in next time we post. Hopefully this will be up by the end of the day. And we're looking forward to seeing you again.